Well, hello, I'm back again. This is day 2 of your 30-day reset. Today is nourish and support your body. Yesterday we started with hydration, giving your body what it needs at the most foundational level. Fundamental. I don't know why that word keeps popping in my head. I'm going to have to look up why that's sticking in my head today. Anyway, today we build on the foundational levels. So yesterday was all about water. What do we do to hydrate ourselves? Today we are going to focus on leafy greens. This is where we start to actively support your body's natural detox pathways, especially your liver. So remember, sorry, this is going up a little bit. Oh, that's better. This is where we, so remember that we are focusing, we're not forcing anything. We are simply giving your body the tools it already knows how to use. So today we want to do just a simple action. Add a handful of leafy greens to one meal today. Spinach in a smoothie, kale or arugula in a salad, mixed greens added to your lunch or dinner, even tossing greens into eggs or a wrap, just adding some of those leafy greens in. And why this matters is leafy greens help support your liver function, aid digestion, reduce inflammation, provide key minerals your body needs. There's one of the easiest ways to upgrade your meals without overthinking it is just to add leafy greens. So, adding greens is powerful, but how you prepare them makes all the difference, because let's be honest, no one sticks to if it tastes like punishment, right? Nobody is going to eat the healthy foods if it tastes like crap, because we don't like eating medicine. Although that's what all of these beautiful vegetables and fruits and all those things are. They are medicine for your body, because if we were doing that properly, we wouldn't need the other crap that actually keeps us really unwell. So today, focus on even cooked greens. Sometimes cooked greens for many of us are easier to digest. So cooking your greens breaks down the fibers, so it's gentler and easier to break down. It reduces bloating on sensitive systems. So if you've got a sensitive system and you've been eating a lot of raw greens, it may, raw vegetables, period. It may be better for you to just make them a little al dente. Just even breaking them down a little bit can help your whole digestive system change. So if you find those things, I find I love salads. I love fresh vegetables. My body, not so much, especially at this age. I find a lot of those things make me very gassy, make my tummy really bloated, find it really hard to break down. So cooking them makes it so that those things aren't as hard. So I get all the nutrients. Now, we don't want to boil the hell out of anything, because then you're boiling all the nutrients out of it. We just want to break it down so that it also, sometimes cooking the food also breaks it down so that it actually releases the things that we actually need in our body to fuel us. So many things that we cook, the nutrients actually become more absorbable. So especially if your gut health is off, especially if you've been just sick or had a surgery or any of those things, cooking your vegetables might be a better idea than using them as fresh. Now, I mean, of course, we love a fresh carrot out of the garden or tomatoes and all those kind of things, and that's beautiful. But sometimes we need to cook them so that they are actually better in our body. Sauteing them with olive oil and butter, garlic, a pinch of salt, toss in, that spinach, the kale, the Swiss chard, which a lot of us don't like necessarily raw. So this is an easier way, but we're only cooking them for 2 or 3 minutes to soften them. We're not trying to get them into boiled mush, which is why so many of us don't like a lot of that stuff, or putting so much butter on it that we've broken down the fact of why did you even eat the vegetable, because it was just a plate for you to get the butter. That's not what we're doing either. I say that to my kids about salad, ranch dressing, where they put so much ranch on it, you're pretty sure there's not even a salad underneath. That's not what we're wanting to do. You have to find the happy medium in between things. Add what you are already eating. Like, this is the thing. We're not trying to, I don't want to make these aspects harder for you to do. I want to make it so it's still a simple part of your day. Just adding in some spinach into your food. Adding in, that greens into your rice, into your eggs, into your stews, into your soups. Just adding a little bit of that can change and ups the ante just that little bit to make it better. Steaming your vegetables is one of the best way to eat your vegetables. It makes them just soft enough, breaks them down just enough that our system is actually able to break them down, get everything we need out of them, because the pieces have already, a lot of vegetables actually need a light cooking in order for us to actually absorb it. So many of the things that go into our body move right through, and our body doesn't actually absorb enough of the nutrients for it. A great way, throw it into your smoothie, into those things, right? That's also an easy way to get. So if you're a smoothie person, throw a little spinach in there. Even 3 leaves is better than no leaves, right? I'm not asking you to, to be Popeye. I'm asking you just to up the ante just a little and throw that stuff in there a little bit. So yesterday we started with hydration and putting in that water, adding that lemon and that little bit of salt. Today we're adding in leafy greens. And like I said, that's just that little extra. And when you are steaming them, another thing to do is add a little extra lemon afterwards to once they're cooked. That also helps you to break things down, helps your liver digest. It keeps things clear as we're moving through. If raw greens feel heavy or bloating, go cook first. Your body will thank you. So what else can I tell you? Hold on, let me just get here done. I need to go through my notes. So spinach in a smoothie, kale and arugula in a salad, mix greens for lunch and dinner, and toss your greens into eggs, wraps, and bowls. Those are your easiest ways to just change up how you're doing. Raw or cooked, adding greens is powerful. Now, I know that some of us also, if you are not somebody that's good at getting greens and doing those kind of things, and you don't really love the way they taste, you can buy a powder that has got all your greens kind of in it at health food stores. That's a way to at least put it into your smoothie, get it into your meals, do those things. If your children don't like their greens and stuff, easy way to just add a little bit, a teaspoon of this green powder into your food can make all the difference in the world to what the nutrients are that everybody is getting them. Just make sure that you find one that doesn't have a lot of additives in it and no sugars added. So look at that for yourself if you're into not liking green food, but want to add some of those healthier nutrients into your body. So raw greens is easy for fresh and light, quick for meals and smoothies, hydrating. That's the other thing. When we look at vegetables, so lettuce is great, right? We use this lettuce, spring greens, all that. What I want you to remember though, the darker the vegetable, the better it is. So that's why spinach is such a healthy aspect. And that goes for fruits or vegetables. The darker the fruit or vegetable, the more nutrients it has in it. The lighter, so think about that head of lettuce, how light a green it is compared to spinach. You figure out the difference between those two. There's such a big difference in this. Now, that lighter lettuce, it's beautiful for getting hydration, for a space for it to make a bun for your hamburger instead of eating that, that carbs. A great way is to make a lettuce sandwich, those kind of things. So that is still fiber. It still helps get your liquids in. It helps to break things down and move things forward. So we're not kicking out the light colors, just letting you know that the darker colors are better for you. Cooked, also remember that it allows the nutrients to be more absorbable. So I don't care if you eat them raw, if you cook them, if you do somewhere in between, it is better than not getting any of it all. So what else can I say to you today? Also, olive oil, a little olive oil on your salad instead of those creamy dressings. Those creamy dressings have a lot of fats and salts and sugars in them, where your olive oils and making your own lemon and olive oil dressing will support your health, is good for you. Olive oil is actually good for your body, period. So those will actually enhance what you're already doing. So just a couple of quick things. Leafy greens help support a liver function, aid digestion, reduce inflammation, and provide key minerals. One of the easiest ways is just to upgrade the meals you're already doing with just throwing a few little spinach leaves onto it, and it will change the way you move through your day. Or like I said, go get that powder and throw it on your food. Easy ways to upgrade, up level, and start putting nutrients in your body that actually support your health going forward. So support your body, don't overwhelm. That is your goal today. Find a way to eat greens that you actually enjoy. So eat the Brussels sprouts, eat the leafy greens, eat the spinach, whatever those green foods are that you love, go find them today. The long green beans, whatever it is, add that to your meals today. Support your body, but don't overwhelm it. That is the rule of the next 30 days. Anyway, hope that helped, and I'll see you again tomorrow we're stacking habits one layer at a time. So just keep doing what you can best. Remember, the biggest thing we want to do is go after the sweetest nectars in life. Stop eating the crap. If you're going to have a dessert, have the best dessert. If you're going to have a cup of coffee, have the best coffee. If you are going to do the thing, make sure you're doing the best of the things. If you are going to break crappy health habits, then go still after something that is really decadent and amazing, so that when you ate something that's maybe not as good for you, at least it was so amazing to taste, right? Don't go for the crappy candy bar that is actually full of chemicals and crap that actually cause you problems, not help you. Go after that decadent chocolate cake that is homemade, that is full of all of its sugary goodness. That'll be so much better for you anyway. So if you're going to do the thing, do it right. Do the best. Anyway, I hope you guys all have a fabulous day. Add some greens into your food and add that water into your being. Yesterday was water. Today is greens. Tomorrow is all about movement. I'll see you again tomorrow to tell you all about it. Hope you have a fabulous day, and I'll see you again tomorrow for the energy report and the 30-day reset. See ya. Bye.